How you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender, and every now and then I take all my backpacks, all my Versa packs, my multiple first aid kits, large, small, medium, and I lay it all out and I kind of go through everything, look at pockets, because occasionally I find stuff in pockets that, oh, I forgot I even had that. And I like to go through my first aid kits, kind of look at anything that may have been expired, and as well as I'm constantly, as you know, updating, upgrading, removing, adding, and going through those contents. I have here the Maxpedition Proteus. This is my in-car first aid kit, stays in the car. And then I have today, which is actually the product, the item that I want to share with you today, is the Maxpedition FR-1 pouch. And it's just a fantastic pouch. It's done a lot of things for me. I've used this thing for more things than I could even imagine. So this is what we're going to discuss today. Alright, I'm back now. As I was saying, this is the Maxpedition FR-1 pouch. It actually is sold from Maxpedition as a medical pouch. But it really, like a lot of their other gear, can do a lot of things. I've actually had electronics in this. I've had spare batteries, memory cards, different stuff like that. I had my GoPro in here. I used to have an extra lens in here for my DSLR. I had batteries. I mean, seriously, it's done a lot. Charging cables. I used to keep a bunch of cables in here for different electronics. And it actually has been a medical kit twice. And this is now, well, this is the second time now I'm actually using it for its intended purpose, which is a medical kit. As far as its size, I kind of have it full, even though there is room to spare. This is basically how big it is. Seriously, it is just such a fantastic pack. Like all Maxpedition gear, it's made very, very well. Very briefly, I do want to look at it much closer, but it is 1000 denier ballistic nylon. It does have number 10 YKK zippers and really strong industrial zipper tracks. We do have the PALS webbing on the front. There's a couple loops. Couple PALS webbing there. On the side there's two, and on the other side we have two. On what I guess would be the back side of it, not only do you have their logo, but you have a lot more PALS webbing there. And that actually, it would be the side that you can connect to your pack or wherever you want to connect it to. I just basically leave it like this. It goes in my my everyday carry bag, just drop it in and it's there when I need it. And what I want to do now is move the camera down a little bit closer, get a better look at this, and we'll look at all the features. Alright, so the front of it does have a hook and loop field. You can put any morale patches there, anything you want. It does come with a shock cord with the lock here. You can put anything in, slide stuff in there, cinch it down. It does have several rows of PALS webbing on the side. On the back of the pack, it has a logo and more PALS webbing. This is the side if you were going to use their tack ties or connect it to a pack. This is the side that you would use. And then more on PALS webbing on this side. On the bottom there, it does have a grommet hole for drainage. And the very top, it does have two plastic D-rings. You can hook to a strap, use it as a camera bag, a pocketbook, whatever you want to use, as well as it does not come with the shoulder strap. That's something that you have to buy separate or supply yourself. It does have what feels like a rubber, not necessarily leather, but more like a rubber grab handle over the nylon handle. And as always, the webbing is just superb. I mean, really, really strong. As I mentioned before, number 10 YKK zippers, very strong industrial zipper track, as well as always, they use zipper pulse, paracord for zipper pulse. Now it does open up, and when it opens up, you have everything you're going to need right inside. Now, alright, so I removed the stuff that I had inside, most of it anyway. Now it does have this paracord in here with a lock. So when you zipper it, especially if it's on your pack and you don't actually take it off the pack, like I leave it off, and you open it, this you can tighten and adjust and it will stay open the way it opens, like a clamshell, but this will prevent it from just flopping over. If you have it on your pack and you drop it down, now your stuff isn't going to spill on the ground. I don't wear it like that. I just leave it. I actually open this all the way so I can open it like that, and because I just leave it inside the pack. Now let me put this stuff off to the side. Now on the inside, aside of that, it does have a paracord here, a loop, so you can hook something to if you'd like. It does have multiple elastic, like PALS webbing, but elastic bands. You can put stuff in there, something like this you can put in there, or, yeah, this is actually too small. Anything you want, you can put in those. And you got quite a few of them here. You got, really, you can use anything in there. And the back here, it does have a very decent size mesh pocket. This holds a whole bunch of stuff. You can put whatever you want in there. There's your drainage hole there. It does have very strong, very good sewing, as Maxpedition gear always does, along with taped seams. I really like that part. Now flip it over. Now on this side, same thing as the other side. You have the elastic webbing. You can put stuff in those, but then they separate and you can put another thing in there. So you can put actually two items through here and cinch them down. Remove that. You do have a smaller but YKK zipper. Again, industrial strength zippers. Open it up. And I have a whole bunch of alcohol pads, antibiotics, any ointment, and Band-Aids in here. Another very nice big pocket. I'm not taking those out. I'm just going to leave those in there. So as you can tell, it's not huge, but it is a great little first aid kit. Something you want to leave in your pack, your EDC bag. Something that you want to maybe throw in the car. I think it's a little bit small for the car first aid kit, but maybe you don't want a large one. Maybe you don't want something like this. This is too big for your car. So you grab something like this here. Throw it in the glove box, the center console. It makes for a fantastic pack. And the other thing is, like I said, I've used this for a lot of stuff. I've had cell phone chargers in here, some bunch of cords wrapped up in there, extra batteries, you name it. I've had a car charger I kept in there for some reason, not quite sure why. It just has so many stuff. I used to keep a lens, an extra lens back here. My GoPro would actually be behind the larger of the webbing. It's a fantastic thing, and it is 1000 denier ballistic nylon. Really strong sewing, as is all Maxpedition gear. You can really see the quality when you look at their gear. Fantastic pouch. Does a lot of stuff. I keep quite a bit in there. There's some more stuff in there. I got this pack here with a bunch of different stuff. As I said, I'm a diabetic. I keep extra syringes in there. There's some for me and my son. I keep this here. This is a glucagon pen for diabetics. If you're a diabetic, if a diabetic is actually unconscious and they can't take anything, you take that, pop them, and you're good. Kind of like an EpiPen for diabetics. I also keep some tape in there, and there's also a bunch of alcohol pads, Band-Aids in there, and a couple other items. But it is a fantastic pack. Really inexpensive. You can get them anywhere. eBay, Amazon, Maxpedition. There's Blade HQ, there's a whole bunch of people that sell them. But, I'm a big Maxpedition fan. I like Maxpedition, and it's stuff that I'll have forever. Very well made. But that is all for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Be well. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. Bye.